Hey, what's up, Flaunt Fam and friends? Welcome to my channel. It's your girl ℓιρζ, and I know it's been a while, but I'm back again, this time with a tutorial on this Tropic Sunrise eyeshadow look that I did recently. All the products that I used are listed below, and I've added links for a majority of the products, so make it easier for my Flaunt Fam to find the products as you may want to try and find dupes for. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, I'm using my beauty blender to apply Dermablend's loose setting powder in warm saffron to prep my brows before filling them in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Best Brow Kit in dark brown. This kit is a 3-step process. First, you go in with the dark brown Brow Wiz pencil. The method I use is brush my brow hairs upward with the spoolie to underline the bottom of my brows, and then brush them downward to outline the top of them, and then fill them in. Then going in with the dark brown brow gel, I brushed it through my brows to add volume, and then the clear brow gel to set the brows. To clean them up, I'm using a flat concealer brush to apply the LA Girl Pro concealers in beautiful bronze above my brows and then fawn below my brows. Once the concealer's been placed, I'm using a mini buffing brush to blend that out all around my brows, and I'm starting from the outer corners, working my way inward for a more seamless look. Next, I'm using Milk Makeup's Hydro Grip Primer to prep my face before I go ahead and do my eyebrows. The first shade we're starting off with is Saturn from Anastasia Beverly Hills Prism palette, and using my Morphe M574 brush, remember to brush off the excess before applying, and I'm putting this on in a windshield wiper motion as a transition color to soften the shade I'll be using for the cut crease next. Okay, so that orange wasn't popping enough for me, so I did add another layer of orange, mixing these two shades from the Kara Cosmetics ES11 California palette. Yes, that's more like it. Now on to the cut crease. For an eyeshadow primer, I'm using J. Cosmetics Eye Fix in the shade Beige, and I'm applying it to my lid with my Dual Rimmel flat concealer brush. Next, using my Morphe M574 brush, I'm applying the shade Nzinga from Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette by packing it onto the cut crease. Once we're done packing that in all over the lid, I'm going in with the orange combo from the Kara Cosmetics palette on a clean blending brush to blend out the harsh lines of the eyeshadows that I've placed already. To slightly deepen the crease, I tapped the shade Parallel from the ABH Prism palette from earlier into the outer corners of my lid using my Morphe M574 brush. And then for a slight winged effect, I'm using the NYX Cosmetics Epic Ink Liner for eyeliner and then the Urban Decay's Perversion for mascara before popping on these strip lashes. What's funny about these lashes is that I didn't notice until after I put them on that they were different and I didn't feel like putting on a new pair, so we'll just make do with what we got. Here I'm doing a little bit of color correcting. Whoops, that broke off, hella disrespectful. But I was in Arizona and Puerto Rico on vacation for about 10 days recently, and my tan is hella uneven. So this is to correct discoloration, and then you'll see how the difference looks once I put on my foundation later. Once that's placed, I'm just blending it out with my contour brush from Real Techniques. For foundation, we're going in with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation, and here I'm placing it on my face with the Sigma F65 brush. Generally, when searching for the right foundation, this is the area you want to place it in to test the foundation. For me, generally my face is darker than the rest of my body, and as you can see, it's even darker now with my tan. So what we're going to do here is try to match my neck. See how it's starting to blend? And I'm using my Real Techniques 405 brush here. Next, I highlighted the high points of my face with Tarte's Shape Tape concealers. I go in with deep sand, and then tan sand is going to be in the innermost corners of my eyes, and I let that sit for about 1 to 2 minutes. Once that's placed, I tap in that concealer with my Real Techniques 402 brush. Next, for a more precise nose contour, I'm placing Fenty's Matchstick in Espresso with a flat angle defining brush around my nose, and then using the actual matchstick on all the other areas that I want to contour around my face. And then I follow that up with my Sigma E70 brush to blend out the nose contour. And here I'm setting all the highlighted areas of my face with the same Dermablend setting powder from earlier with a damp beauty blender. And while the concealer is baking, I blended out the contour on the rest of my face with the angled side of this dual brush I got from the lip bar. And with the opposite end of that same brush, I dusted off the excess powder from baking. To set the contour, I'm using the Black Radiance Medium to Dark Contour Palette and applying it. I then set under my cheekbones with the Sculpt shade within that same palette. Next, I'm going in with the shade Gola from the Warrior 3 palette from earlier and applying it to my waterline with my H&M Straight Defining brush. I follow that up with using that same shade, applying it to my lower lash line with my Sigma E20 brush. And lastly, with my Sigma E30 brush, I'm buffing out the edge of that lower lash line as well. And just to make sure that those lower lashes don't stay blue, I'm coating it with mascara as well. Using a clean blending brush, I'm applying ColourPop's Boomin highlighter down the bridge of my nose and onto my cheeks. For blush, I'm applying the shade Saturn from the ABH Prism palette from earlier onto my cheeks using my e.l.f. Cosmetics blush brush. And for my lips, I'm using my favorite new combo. We're going to start with the MAC Cosmetics lip liner in Chestnut. And then we fill them in with ColourPop's Quickie lipstick and then smooth that out to get the ombre effect with my Sigma F75 brush. And then set the entire face with MAC's Fix Plus spray and the face is complete. Yes, threw on my 22-inch straight 4x4 lace closure wig from Eyeshadow hair, and these curls were achieved using ℓιρწ overnight, and we're done. See y'all next video.